Hey everybody, Matthew Horburn from A Good Time with Wine, and today we're going to talk about Domaine Ruet and Cru Beaujolais. Are you ready? So Domaine Ruet has been in Beaujolais, in the Beaujolais region of France, since 1926. So that's a long history and a great pedigree of producing some interesting wines. As I mentioned in a previous post about Gamay, and you can find that post by looking at the links down below, Gamay comes from 3 different areas in France, in the Beaujolais region. It comes from the Beaujolais, it comes from Beaujolais villages, and it comes from the Cru Beaujolais. Now, of course, as I've mentioned, there's Beaujolais all over the world, Gamay all over the world, but we're going to talk specifically about Cru Beaujolais. Domaine Ruet does have vineyards that are in the Beaujolais region, the Beaujolais villages, as well as 3, I believe, different vineyards in the Cru area. The Cru Beaujolais, there's 3 vineyards that produce lighter wines, 3 that produce medium wines, and 4 that produce a heavier wine. They happen to have one in Morgon, which is the heavier, and this is the Chiroubles, and the Chiroubles is going to be one of the lighter ones. So what to expect when you open a bottle of Domaine Ruet? It's going to be lighter flavors, a lot of fruit, but there should be some good structure. It won't be that tutti frutti thing that you get every Thanksgiving season, right? So I poured this in the glass, been swirling it for a minute or 2 just to let it open up, but it's not something that needs a lot of decanting. I happen to know that a friend of mine had the Morgon recently, and on the first day he really wasn't thrilled with it. It was the second day that he had it when he said the flavors really came through. So it needed that time to open up, or maybe a little bit of aging. Real fruity nose, red fruits, dark red fruits though, raspberries, black raspberries. But it's a pretty inviting nose. It's got nice flavor. It's a light-bodied red. There's an initial attack or approach of fruit that has a follow-up or a mid-palate of this earthiness, almost a leathery component to it. And there's a finish of a little bit of pepper. Not a lot, but like a little dusting of black pepper. We're going to have this with roast chicken tonight, which is one of the food pairings that will go great with this Beaujolais. In addition, you could have it with cheeses such as brie or Emmental. Those will work really well. You could have it with cold cuts. You could have it with sausages. You could have it with hamburgers. So that's just a little bit about Domaine Ruet and their Cru Beaujolais from Chiroubles. I know that I've had a good time with wine, and I hope you have too. You can follow me on Twitter. I would love it if you leave a comment below. Tell me whether or not you've had Gamay, whether you've had Beaujolais or a Cru Beaujolais. Have you had Domaine Ruet? Let me know what you're drinking or what you'd like me to cover in the future, and I will be more than happy to do it. I'm always looking to have a good time with wine with you. Cheers.